Namaste, Bhai Bhai Hero. I'm with you today with the same topic. Could you guess what can be the same topic? Could you tell me? Yes, last time you learned pronouns, okay, about pronouns and the types of the pronouns, okay? So far in the previous class, you learned three types of pronouns: personal pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, and indefinite pronoun. Today, you are going to learn interrogative pronoun, reflexive pronoun, relative pronoun, and reciprocal pronoun. Okay, so once again, I want to repeat them. You will learn today interrogative pronoun, relative pronoun, reflexive pronoun, and reciprocal pronoun. Okay, now could you tell me what are interrogative pronouns? Anything? Any idea about the interrogative pronouns? Okay, the words who, whose, what, which, whom, why, when, how, where, etc. They are called interrogative pronouns, and they are used to ask the questions about the person or a thing. Okay, for example, here, which book is this? Whom did the teacher scold? Which one is yours? Who stole my book? What is the program for today? Why are you crying? And how old are you? So in this sentences, which, whom, which, who, what, why, how, they are used to what? To ask the questions. Okay. Okay. Next pronoun is relative pronoun. Okay. You can see here same words as in the interrogative pronoun. Okay, in interrogative also you see these words who, how, which, when, what, except that, okay, why, where, whom. So what's the difference between relative pronoun and interrogative pronoun? Could you tell me? Okay. By the use of them in a sentence, you can find differences between two pronouns, that is relative pronouns and interrogative pronouns. Let's see some example here first. I like a person who is very helpful. This is the house where I live. This is the book which contains my article. This is the reason why I choose her. It is the time when flowers blossom. Rita, whom I love her very much, is coming today. Tell me how he is coming here. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Okay. In this sentences, who, where, which, why, when, whom, how, what. They are relative pronoun. Why they are relative pronoun? Because they are used not to ask the question. Okay, one thing. Another thing is you cannot see here a sign of interrogation. So they are not question. They are relative clause. Okay, so relative pronouns who, how, which, when, what, that, why, where, whom are used to identify exact person or thing being discussed. Okay, let's see a show. We can say relative pronouns are those which are used to relate nouns in a given sentence. They are also called relative clause. They are used to identify exact person or thing being discussed. Let's see these two sentences here. Whom did you give this book? And the person whom I gave this book left Kathmandu last week. So here in both sentences, whom is used. But in the first sentence, whom is used to ask the question. So it is interrogative pronoun. And the second sentence, whom is used just to identify exact person. Okay, so this is relative clause. Okay, this relates noun. And here the person whom I gave this book left Kathmandu. There are many persons. Okay, and who left Kathmandu last week? The person whom I gave this book. Okay, that person left Kathmandu. So whom is used to identify exact person. Okay, this is the difference between two pronouns, interrogative and relative pronoun. Words are same, but when we use them in a sentence, then you can find what interrogative pronouns are and what relative pronouns are. Okay. Next pronoun is reciprocal pronoun. Reciprocal pronouns are each other and one another. Okay. Each other and one another are called reciprocal pronouns, right? They are used to express very common relationship between two or more than two people. For example, here, we must help one another. Okay, one another is used for more than two people. Okay, and my daughters always help each other. Each other is used for two people. Okay, if more than one people or more than two people are involved in work, at the time we use one another. If two are involved, we use each other. Okay. In the same way, next example is we exchange gift one another during the same. One another more than two people, right? Both of us are helping each other, two people, okay? So each other. And so we can say reciprocal pronouns are those which express very common relationship between two or more than two people. If more than one person is involved in work, we use one another. And if two persons are involved, each other is used. Okay? Once again, I want to repeat. Reciprocal pronouns are each other and one another. One another for more than two people, and each other is used for two people. Okay? They have, when we express very common relationship between two or more than two people, we use each other and one another. Okay. Next pronoun is reflexive pronoun. Okay. Reflexive pronoun is known as self form also. For example, here, myself, yourself, himself, herself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves, itself. Okay. These are the words which refer to noun or pronoun that is used as a subject in a sentence. Okay, as a subject of the verb in a sentence. Okay, for example, here, she did it herself. Herself refers to she. She is the pronoun and she is the subject of the verb in this sentence. Okay. We cleaned our rooms ourselves. Here, ourselves refers to we, and we is the subject of the verb in this sentence, right? And be careful not to cut yourself with that knife. Here, yourself refers to you, and you is here understood. That means not seen, okay? My father built this computer himself. Himself refers to my father, okay? My father is the subject of the verb in this sentence, right? I want to do it myself. Myself refers to I, okay? And come in, everybody. You might find yourselves a seat. Yourselves refers to everybody, okay? Don't disturb her while she's doing it herself. Herself refers to she here, okay? The children are cleaning their rooms by themselves. Themselves refers to the children. Okay, here, herself, ourself, yourself, himself, myself, yourselves, herself, themselves. These are called reflexive pronoun. And this reflexive pronoun, when these words usually come in N position, at the time they mean without help. Okay, for example, here, she did it herself means here without anybody's help, she did it. Okay. We cleaned our rooms ourselves means without taking anybody's help, we cleaned our rooms. This is the meaning here. Okay. At the time when they mean without help. They usually come at end position. Okay. And one more thing is yourself and yourselves. Okay. Yourself is used for singular noun and yourselves is used for plural noun. For example, yourself. Hurry, do this work yourself. Hurry is singular, so yourself is used. If I say in the classroom to all students, do this yourselves, okay? This means yourselves means all the students in the classroom. So yourself is used for singular and yourselves is used for plural, okay? I'm going to add one more pronoun, that is empathic pronoun. Empathic pronoun is same as reflexive pronouns in the sense in emphatic pronoun also we use myself, herself, yourself, himself, themselves, ourselves, itself, etc. But here emphatic pronoun is used to emphasize noun phrase, and here self form is stressed. For example, here my father himself painted this room, so my father is emphasized and self form is stressed. I mean himself. We stress here himself. My father himself painted this room. Okay, here my father, not someone else, painted this room. Okay, meaning is that. And another sentence, Ramita herself cleaned the room. So Ramita, not someone else, cleaned the room. Okay, she did that, right? Hari himself did it. We emphasize Hari. Hari, not someone else, did it. Okay, look at these sentences here. She did it herself. Ramita and Roshna cleaned their toilets themselves. We baked the cake by ourselves. My daughter is doing her homework by herself today. So here, herself, themselves, ourselves, herself, they are reflexive pronouns. Guess why they are reflexive pronouns? Okay, reflexive pronouns usually come in end position. That means without help. When we use self form in end position, that at the time the meaning is without help. But here, my father himself painted this room. Here, focus on my father, and my father, not someone else, painted this room. But here, she did it herself without anybody's help. She did it. Okay, this is the difference between two emphatic pronouns and reflexive pronouns. Okay, once again, I want to repeat it. Emphatic pronouns is used to emphasize noun phrase and self form is stressed. For example, my father himself painted this room. Here, himself is stressed and focus on emphasize on my father, and this means my father, not someone else, painted this room. In the same way, Ramita herself cleaned the room. Here, herself is stressed and Ramita is emphasized here. So here, Ramita, not someone else, cleaned the room, but she did it herself. In this sentence, herself is in end position, is used in end position, and it is reflexive pronouns, and this means without help. Okay, themselves. Ramita and Roshna cleaned the toilets themselves means without taking anybody's help, they did. They cleaned their toilets. Okay, this is reflexive pronoun. So themselves means Ramita and Roshna here, right? It refers to Roshna and Ramita and Roshna. I hope you understand about pronoun now. Okay, so thank you so much for this class. This much today. I want to see you again in next week. I will come with a new topic. Now I want to say bye-bye. Okay.